وَلَقَدْ فَتَنَّا سُلَيْمَانَ. We definitely tested Sulaiman. How? وَأَلْقَيْنَا. Alqayna means to throw. Literally means to throw or to receive. And this is also used in the sense of revelation or ilham. For example, فَتَلَقَّى آدَمُ مِنْ رَبِّهِ كَلِمَاتٍ. And when Adam ﷺ received to, alqa means to throw. For example, in Surah Taha, Allah says, أَلْقِ عَصَاكَ. Alqa, throw your sword, your staff, right? But alqa means to receive, okay? So it means to throw and to receive. Receive something that's given to you or thrown to you, so to say, or put towards you, or thrown towards you, okay? وَلَقَدْ فَتَنَّا سُلَيْمَانَ وَأَلْقَيْنَا عَلَى كُرْسِهِ. So we threw, or we عَلَى كُرْسِهِ جَسَدًا. وَأَلْقَيْنَا عَلَى كُرْسِهِ جَسَدًا. So we threw over his kursi meaning the kursi of Sulaiman, his throne, his kingdom, right? Jasadan, a jasad. Now, the word jasad generally in Quran is used always in the negative sense, okay? For example, we talked about the calf that the Bani Israel made of the golden calf, and it was the word jasad is used. But you also find, for example, the word jasad used, for example, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, تُعْجِبُكَ أَجْسَامَهُم. Oh Prophet Muhammad, you probably become impressed with their exteriors of their bodies, with their ajsam, their jism. كَأَنَّهُمْ خُشُمٌ مُصَنَّدَةٌ. That they're like trees that have the outer core but nothing inside, right? Again, jasad is the outer core of something and there's nothing inside, right? The opposite of the word jasad, okay, is the word badan, right? Nunajika bi badanika. Badan means a body with a soul in it, and jasad is just an exterior with something with no soul in it. So there are other examples of the word jasad in Quran too. The word jasad is used for the prophets of Allah in a sense that when Allah is describing in Quran that the prophets of Allah are not these jasads that don't eat, because they were saying we want to bring down the angels and so on and so forth. I won't go into that right now. But Allah is saying, وَلَقَدْ فَتَنَّا سُلَيْمَانَ وَأَلْقَيْنَا عَلَى كُرْسِهِ جَسَدًا ثُمَّ أَنَابَ. So we tested Sulaiman and we put over his throne a jasad, a body. What is this body? Now, this is where the different opinions are. Was it his son? Was it his health? Is the other opinion. What was it? Was it a jinn? So there are all these different opinions about what it was. But now it becomes clear in the next ayah. So there's this thing that Sulaiman saw that definitely, if you look at the next ayah, worries him, that he then says, قَالَ رَبِّ اغْفِرْ لِي. Oh Allah, forgive me. As Shaykh Imran Hussain said, this is the adab, the general adab. Before you ask for anything, you ask for forgiveness. رَبِّ اغْفِرْ لِي وَهَبْ لِي مُلْكًا لَا يَنْبَغِي لِأَحَدٍ مِّن بَعْدِي. A kingship that will be given to none other after me. So that whoever, a type of kingship that whoever gets, anyone getting any type of authority in land after him, his would be a special type in this one sense that I'm about to explain. Why Sulaiman ﷺ had control over the jinns and over the resources of the world, like the wind, right, and the weather and all of that. This will become clear. See, Zulqarnain, who is also an interesting person, because Allah says, وَآتَيْنَاهُ مِنْ كُلِّ شَيْءٍ سَبَبًا. And we gave Zulqarnain the ability to do all things. فَأَتْبَعَ سَبَبًا فَأَتْبَعَ. He had asbab. He had the power to move in any direction, go in any direction he wanted. Nothing could stop him. But he had asbab. What is being given here to Sulaiman ﷺ is a special gift. It's not from the world of asbab. It's not from the world of cause. Asbab means causes. Zulqarnain was given the things of the causes. Okay? And that comes for a special reason in that place in Quran, which I'm not going to go into right now. But over here, Sulaiman ﷺ, after seeing this jasad, he says, قَالَ رَبِّ اغْفِرْ لِي وَهَبْ لِي مُلْكًا. Give me a kingship. لَا يَنْبَغِي لِأَحَدٍ مِّن بَعْدِي. Such a kingship that would not be fitting for anyone after me. So anyone after me should not have this type of kingship, including even in the end of times, if anybody has any kingship, right, then he shouldn't also have that kingship. Innaka antal wahhab, indeed you are the one who gives the gifts. So what type of kingship did he have? He had a type of kingship where he had control of his environment and he had control of the devils. Why did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give these things to Sulaiman? Because what Shaykh Imran Hussain is saying is fits also, not only that, why did he do this dua? Because he became scared that what he saw sitting in his chair, that somebody else will try to sit in that same chair and control that same area. And he will have control of all those same resources that Sulaiman ﷺ was given, and he will have control of the shayateen and the jinns too. This is the most fitting explanation of this ayah. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَسَخَّرْنَا لَهُ رِيحًا. We then put in his control the winds. تَجْرِي بِأَمْرِهِ. That they would go in any direction he wanted, but he would do it out of true spirituality, not out of the peak of technology and magic combined together. He would do it out of true spirituality, because Allah gave it to him. رِخَاءً حَيْثُ أَسَى. So gently it would just pour wherever he wanted. When that thing comes that tries to replace Sulaiman and tries to control over the lands that he controlled, it won't do things in a gentle way. وَالشَّيَاطِينَ كُلُّ بَنَاءٍ. All the shayateen, and what would they do? They would be builders. وَالْغَوَّاسِ. And they would be divers into the ocean. Again, he would have control of the shayateen. And Sulaiman ﷺ had control of the shayateen, but he kept them from doing wrong things. He would have control of the shayateen, and he or it would have control of the weather and the winds and so on and so forth. And so someone will sit there and try to control his area of the land that he controlled, but he will have these things used, and he will also have control of the shayateen. The Dajjal will have control of the shayateen, and the Dajjal will then use magic and will use technology at its peak to make things happen, like in terms of the weather and the resources and the shayateen and control and so on and so forth. So these things have to be kept in mind. This is probably the best, and in fact maybe this is, I don't know if Shaykh Imran Hussain realizes, but he has solved one of the most difficult parts of the Quran.